Welcome to the Vintage Baseball Corner. I'm Chris. Today we're going to do the opposite of vintage baseball cards and do a little prospect hunting via a Bowman Mega Box. Let me quickly apologize for any sound issues. I'm trying a new microphone, plus I've been dealing with a weak and raspy voice for the last few days, so I'm going to do my best with this, but I do appreciate you joining me. Let's get at it. Let's get into opening this Bowman Mega Box. This will actually be my first time ever opening a Bowman product. So let's just see what we can do. I do not have big expectations here. So I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit here to give us a little bit more space to view here. All right, in the Bowman Mega. You guys have seen these before. I am late to the party in terms of opening, but there are 42 cards, so we have 7 cards per pack, 6 packs, and that's it. So we're going to see how this baby comes out, and we're just going to put the box right back up top here as part of our background. So 6 packs, let's do it. No need to mess around anymore. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I know a lot of the prospects, but I don't know all of them, so I'm going to have to look up some of these guys. We're going to start off with J.R. Ritchie. I do know that he's with the Braves now, or at least has been. Braden Montgomery. It's a paper, but it's a strong-looking prospect in AAA for the White Sox. Now we got our first Megan is Jonah Tong in the big leagues right now. Nice prospect. And this is our Bowman Sterling, J-Rod. Riley Nixon on a Bowman First. Another Bowman First Chrome. Arhanis Kayama. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, but that's what we're going to go with. And Mike Trout on the paper is the last. So I'm going to try to separate these real quickly and put papers. All right, I'll save the stands for the big hitters that we're going to get. Because, I always pull huge cards. All right, more paper. Francisco Espinosa. Brandon Nett. Wilder Dalis. Again, not familiar with him. Here's a Mega Futures. This is actually a pretty decent card. This is of Nolan McLean. These are about 1 out of every case and a half, I believe, if I read that correctly. Total print on these is only about 2,000, just a little bit above. So that's actually a really nice card to pull. It looks really nice with the Mojo background on it. Let me just go ahead and sleeve that puppy up and put her there. All right. So, David Shields, Bowman First. Sam Peterson, another Bowman First, Chrome, and Yordan Alvarez in our paper. The way I have this set up, it is not easy to read the player's name when I put the card in front of the camera, so I'm kind of having to peek around to the side. We got Juan Sanchez. It's the Bowman First paper. Braylon Atunas. Same, Bowman First paper. Francisco Lindor on the Mojo Chrome. I really do like the Mojo Chromes. I'm not alone in that. Max Clark. Nice prospect for the Tigers. Zahir Hope. This is not a Bowman First, but this is a prospect that is doing well. He was the core piece of the Michael Busch trade from the Cubs to the Dodgers when the Cubs got Michael Busch. So the Cubs gave him up. We got something for him, but at the same time, it looks like he's going to make the major leagues and do well. This is the laser refractor, and this is David Shields on a Bowman First laser, and those were printed about 9,000 per copy of those. I do like those, though. They only come in the mega boxes. And then Byron Buxton on the paper. So So far, and maybe this is normal, again, I'm not as familiar with Bowman, but the last paper card in each pack seems to be a veteran, a Major League veteran, as opposed to a prospect. All right, next up, Chris Arroyo. Again, another first. Another first is Alim Bersanta. And Connolly Early, nice prospect for the Red Sox, started in their starting rotation right now. Dylan Lewis, Yankees first, the Mojo. Another first is Isaiah Jackson. Daniel Hernandez. Again, both first. And again, Manny Machado, veteran in the paper at the end. 2 more packs to go. Looks like that Mega is probably going to be our big hit, which would make sense. I'd love to see an auto out of here. I know they're not as common, but would love to see it. Let's just keep on going and see what we got here now. This is Brayson Guedez. Again, could be butchering that name. Jamie Arnold, first pick. He was in Bowman draft, so it's not a Bowman first, but he was a first-round pick, a high pick last year. Has good potential. Next is Trey Savage. We know him from the playoffs. The Blue Jays. Oh, we did get an auto. We have Jordan Yost, a Tigers prospect. Honestly, don't know anything about him. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. If you know about him, know what his status is, what kind of prospectus he has, leave in the comments. Let me know. But happy to get an auto out of one box because that is not typically my luck. But there we go. That's why you got to get those sleeved and even top loaded right away. Brayson Guedez again. That's a first chrome. I think we had him in a paper before, but I'm not going to dig to try to find him. Yep, that's what it was. It was paper. Walker Janik, Bowman Chrome, and the veteran is Ernie Clement. Excuse me. Last pack. So what can we do here? I mean, we've got an auto. We've got one of the Mega Futures, which is a short printed insert. It's not super short print. It's not super rare. And I'm dropping stuff again. I'm sorry. Call me an idiot. Go ahead. Leave in the comments. Victor Figueroa, paper first. Joshua Gonzalez. Yep, that's what that was. Gabriel Rodriguez. That's the first with the Indians. Junior Caminero. Nice Bowman Mega Mojo there. Owen Carey, the Braves. Joshua De Palma. Familiar with the name. I don't know a whole lot about him, but I know the name and I know he is a well-regarded prospect. I just don't know how high up the food chain he is. So we'll have to take a look at him. And then the last is Colson Montgomery. And while that card is not a big deal to most, it is a paper. Colson is, I'm going to say third, fourth cousin once removed. I'm not exactly sure how that is supposed to play out, but his great grandmother and my grandmother were sisters. So I think that's like third cousin once removed or something like that. I don't know. I have met him once when he was playing here in Birmingham. Don't have a relationship with him or anything. I root for him, but at the same time, I thought it was kind of neat. Thanks for hanging out with me through my first Bowman rip. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Soon we'll be doing some Topps Chrome Platinum, one of my favorite sets. I hope you'll join me for that. If you're still with me, please hit that like button. It's really appreciated, and I hope to spend some time again with you soon. Comments are always welcome, and I always like to read them, so please leave me a comment as well.